Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a bookshelf tour because it's been quite a while since we've done one, and you guys know me, I change like the seasons and so do my books. So with that being said, let's get straight into it so I can show you guys my setup, what I have going on, and all that fun stuff. Okay guys, so honestly there's no better place to start than with my favorites. So this top shelf is honestly just like a special edition type shindig going on, but then again, it's kind of like a shrine. Like, these are my favorite books and I want to look at them every single day, so I have them right there where I can. And I have this cute little mushroom and this cute little cloud. I love my decor. It's so cute in my opinion. I might be biased, it's fine. And then I have like the cutest little disco ball, that's me and my beeb. And then we have a dragon, which he gets a lot of love because, I mean, how could he not? He is just so cool and cute. Okay, so moving down, if it's not kind of obvious, this shelf is kind of devoted for special editions. This happened like a week ago. I just decided I kind of wanted them all together, so that's what I went for. So if you look this way, obviously we have our Binding 13s. I have one of the UK editions. I need to get the rest. I just haven't got around to it yet. And then we have the special edition It Ends With Us. We have special edition My Dark Romeo, which let me show you that one more in depth because it is really pretty, even though I did not like the book. My camera keeps falling, but we're gonna try to do this anyway. This is the special edition. My brother got it for me for my birthday. I thought I was going to love the book. I, however, did not, but I do absolutely love this edition. I just think she is so gorgeous and stunning. She's got the sprayed edges, the box that the books go in, and then also, if you take off the sleeve, this is what she looks like underneath, and I just think it is such a beautiful collector's piece, so I do keep it, and it's sentimental because my brother gave it to me, so yeah. And let me not forget to show you the end papers because they are very, very beautiful. And then we also have a love letter to whiskey up here, and although it's not technically a special edition, it's a 5th anniversary edition, so I kind of like said, hey, she's special today. And moving on to the next shelf, we have these two books by Coco Mellors, and I have not read Cleopatra and Frankenstein, but I am currently reading Blue Sisters, and I have to say she has such a great writing style, and I can't wait to get further into this book. And I just love the art that is on her books. But I just think like the oil paintings on the covers are so stunning. I love them so much. So obviously they have their own shelf. And then if you look on over here, this is going to be my basically Rebecca Yarro shelf because I have like 4 editions of Fourth Wing and then my Iron Flame, and I just think they're so gorgeous, and that's where my little dragon's sitting because I just feel like that's perfect. And then moving down, we also have a Lauren Roberts shrine, which I absolutely love. I know Throne of Glass is in there and it's quite random, but if she fits, she sits, and that was the situation we had going on there. So obviously we have Powerless. This is the special edition Barnes & Noble collectors, and I just thought she was so gorgeous with the switch of the pink instead of the purple. This is my normal edition, which obviously she's tabbed up. Love that book so much. And then I actually just got these in the mail from Waterstones, and I think they're so beautiful. So you have like this cover going on. I think they're so stunning. And then that's the spine, the back. Let me strip her for you real quick. And if you turn the sleeve around, it's literally just the same as the other. So I really wanted this fan art one to be the one showing just because, I mean, she's gorgeous, guys. And then this is the book once you take the sleeve off. And I mean, come on, like there was so much work put into this book, and I just think she is so, so beautiful. And it doesn't end there. It also has end papers, and they're purple, which I think is so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with this edition. So obviously there's going to be some issues when I get Fearless because where will she go? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. And then this is the special edition from Waterstones of Reckless, and it's got the same thing going on. Some beautiful, beautiful fan art, a stunning spine, and also the red sprayed edges. Like I said with the other one, it's literally just the same, but the actual book, once again, has so much detail and hard work put into it. I mean, these books are just absolutely stunning, and I really needed them, especially because I loved these books so much. Lauren Roberts just has a way to make you fall in love with her characters, and that is what she did with these books. Okay, and then you have the Throne of Glass special edition, and then if you look to the next shelf, you have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I put that whole series up here because I wanted them showing with the spines. I just think these spines are so, so beautiful. And the headphone, like the headphone touch on that one, are you freaking kidding me? Because it's like on the paperback, but something about it being on the spine is just so gorgeous, and I love. And then you're probably wondering, like, girl, why do you have special edition Foxglove and not Belladonna? Well, my boyfriend bought me Belladonna and I said, thank you, I love you, and we left it at that. And then you have the Coven right next to that with the special edition rose sprayed edges. And then if you move on over, you have the Divine Rivals. I have a special edition also from Waterstones, I believe. I order a lot of their stuff because I just think it's so gorgeous. And then you have my special edition A Court of Thorns and Roses and my special edition Shatter Me with the sprayed edges. I think this is A Shadow Between Us. The Shadows Between Us. Yeah, I got that. You know, it's just there. It's not one of my favorites. And then the author, Catherine Quinn, she actually sent me this book and it's got beautiful purple sprayed edges and I just think she's a looker. And then I genuinely don't think this is a special edition. Like I don't think so at all, but she's beautiful. Like I've always been obsessed with this book. It just took me a while to buy it, but he's on the special edition shelf. And if we look down even further than that, you're gonna have Harry Potter, which I love. I'm actually currently reading Order of the Phoenix. And I was at Walmart the other day and I saw this special edition Sorcerer's Stone and obviously had to snag her because it's just so pretty. I love her. And then as you guys know, I tracked down the beautiful Kingmaker series by Sophie Lark and I just think these are so gorgeous. So I read the Sinner's Duet initially and just fell in love with Sophie. So I read some of the Brutal Birthright series and then as soon as I finish that, I'm gonna move on to this series and I'm just so genuinely excited because Sophie is just so good and she's so bingeable and I love that about an author. And then, I mean, not to point out the obvious, but we kind of have like a dark theme going on here. And that's really the only reason that Hooked, Scarred, Wretched, Twisted, Crossed, Haunting, and Hunting are there. That was a mouthful, but that's literally the only reason they're there. Everything else is dark romance, so I figured, hey, why not? Now we're gonna move on to my second favorite shelf, which is going to be my long one that sits by the TV. And I just love her so much. So let's get into this one. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about both of these shelves at the same time because the only reason that Wild Love and Wild Eyes are on that shelf with the hockey is because my Chestnut Spring series is right next to it and I really want all of my Elsie together, but obviously like that's not happening right now, but it's a nice dream, so I tried. And then obviously you have my hockey shrine slash Tegan Hunter shrine because I love her so, so much. She's one of my favorite authors. I just feel like she does hockey like nobody else and I'm obsessed. So obviously she has a whole shelf for herself and I just love it. Like I need Delayed Penalty and that's what that spot is for. I just haven't got it yet. And then you have the special edition Tessa Bailey, the Au Pair Affair, and it has like a hockey stick on it, so I thought it was perfect to go there. And then obviously, if you didn't notice, I do have both copies of the Chestnut Spring series just because I loved it so much, so why not? And then if we look down, please ignore the cords. It drives me crazy, but such is life. So we have records right here just because I was so sick of my records being on the floor, but I really had nowhere else to put them, so I kind of just threw them in there, you know? And then the Pros and Cons of Us is actually missing because I'm currently annotating it after like 4 months of being done reading it. And then we just have some really cute books sitting here like Emma Miller's The List of Things, Emily Tudor's The Road Not Taken. Those are two of my favorite little girlies. So we have those chilling there. I don't know, this shelf is honestly just based off vibes. I'm gonna be strictly honest with you. And Say You Swear, I really wanted those two spines because they match to be together. And then, I mean, really, it's just all about color and vibes, to be honest. Like, that's what's going on for the rest of this shelf, but I'm still gonna walk you through it because why not? Okay, and then these two shelves right here, honestly, like strictly certain authors slash very, very romancy fills. Like if you look in the corner over there, I have some Abby Jimenez, and then I have some Allie Hazelwood, and then I have Pack Up the Moon. Is very random. Actually, the next three are really random. And then I have Emily Henry. And then you just have like, I don't know guys, like so many people sort so many different ways, which I find so cool. But I honestly sort by like genre-ish and just vibes. Like if it's cute, then it's staying where it is, you know? And I put these there hoping that Magnolia Parks would look good like this, kind of like cross-stacked with the different editions. Even though I do want to show the covers off because they are very, very pretty and just like honestly pieces of art. They are tucked in there because I love the look of that. That's so cute to me. And then I believe this is the last shelf over here to look at. So honestly, you just have some Emily Henry, Lynn Painter, and Jessica Joyce going on. And then you also have Just for the Summer, because I didn't know where else to put her and she had to be on display. So that's what we have going on there. And then those kisses, I just feel like they fit in so perfectly with the vibes over here because it's strictly romance. So I just felt like kisses were perfect for right there. And then if we look up, we just have some more decor. And then I actually found this and it reminded me of Magnolia Parks. That's why I got it. And it used to sit with those books until they moved right there. And then we just have like a little basket of books I want to read / the love of my life out on a limb. So yeah, I mean, the rest of them I literally still need to read. And then if you look over, we have the Addicted to You series with Mr. Spider-Man, because I feel like that is Lillian Lowe, you know, but have I read past Ricochet? No. So let's move on. And then this shelf over here, I honestly love like the look of the top. It's just so cute. And I keep all my bookmarks in that little book. And then these are actually prompt cards that my bestie made and they're so cute. She has literally like everything on there. A book with a 3-word title. These are just so random. A romance book. I just have like random stuff laying out. But moving on below that is going to be my Throne of Glass series, which honestly, I didn't think I was going to read. Like, I debated giving these away just because of how much I've been dragging my feet. Please don't throw anything at me for saying that. But I'm not. We're going to read them, I think, before the year's over, because I'm actually buddy reading these with Tiara and Noor. So hopefully we can get to that. I don't know. It's very discouraging looking at it like that. So let's move on. Okay, and then obviously, if you can't tell, this is like more of a fantasy shelf. So that's what we have going on here. And you have these beautiful books by Stephanie Garber, which I haven't read the Carval series yet, so I can't read them. And then you have Dance of Thieves and Bow of Thieves, and then my ACOTAR series. I don't know why I have books turned around. It just kind of fit over here, so I thought it was cute. And then if you look down one more shelf, it's just all fantasy. Like, I really wanted just fantasy, fantasy, fantasy over here. So that's kind of what I went for. So I have Carval and Legendary. I don't have Finale yet. I have the Wicked Prince series, Wicked King. I don't even know what that series is called, honestly. I mean, it's just a bunch of random fantasies. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. These aren't special editions. They're not there for a reason. It's literally just because they're fantasy. And then if you look down another shelf, this is also going to be fantasy books. I really want to read Masters of Death maybe this season during the spooky season because I'm so curious about it. I read the Shatter Me series, absolutely adored it, except for the last 3, but it is what it is. And then my dad actually gave me The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit because he really wants me to read them, so I'm considering doing that soon. Probably won't be soon, but you know. And then the bottom shelf, I didn't have enough fantasy like to completely fill the shelf with fantasy and only fantasy, because if you realize there is a lot of fantasy going on this special edition shelf. So I kind of just made the bottom hardbacks because I mean they all fit together, they look good. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. So these are my 2 shelves we just went over, and then we also just went over this shelf. So with that being said, let's go to my other shelf because I have way too many. So over here, this shelf is honestly the last shelf that I do. So it always gets like the remainder of the books that I don't know what to do with, but I actually intentionally kind of did this one this time because I wanted it to be books that I liked by my bedside, you know? So obviously I have the Eden series, or half of it, by Devney Perry. I need to order the rest because I'm like itching to finish and devour that series, but I don't have them yet. And then you also have the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher, which honestly kind of considering getting rid of them because I didn't really like them, but the covers are really, really pretty. And then you have Archer's Voice and Travis. I have not read Travis yet, which is actually crazy because I really loved Archer's Voice. And moving down, you have some Monica Murphy because I didn't know where else to put her, let's be real. And then you have Love Redesigned and Love Unwritten by Miss Lauren Asher. And then you also have her Dirty Air series with a little Lego McLaren, because why not? On the very bottom shelf here, also very random, but then again, it's not. It's all hockey, you know? It's all Elle Kennedy. She is a big reason I got into reading, so I just find her books so special to me. So I keep them all grouped together. I have not read the Dixon Rule yet, and I really need to because girl is curious. And then let's be real, this is literally my nightstand, but I ran out of room to put books. So we just have random books going on here that I honestly didn't really have a spot for, so I just kind of threw where they would fit. So we have the Housemaid series, Rock Bottom, which that book was so good. It's by Dominic Wolfe and I loved it. And then honestly, the rest are just kind of random. Yeah, I mean, Daisy Jones and the Six, love her. And then the rest, 5 Feet Apart, I have read that one and I loved it. But other than that, I haven't really read any of these. So yeah, I DNF'd the idea of you, random thought, but the movie's way better than the book, which I will never be caught saying that again. Oh, and also like cute, right? And I got F1 because F1, so cute. And then random, but this is my bag wall. Like, it's just a bunch of tote bags that I really, really love. So I keep them all together right here. That bag looks dirty. That's really depressing. Okay, and then honestly, I'm not psyched to show you guys these because I don't love them. I really wanted hanging shelves, but now that I have them, I'm just kind of like, bleh. But we do have our Kings of Sin series right here. We also have the If Love, I want to say it's called. I might be wrong. You just have some Anna going on over here, honestly. And then on the very top up here, we have the Crescent City series, which, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I will not even read these until they release a special edition of the third book, which I can't even think of what it's called right now. But yeah, I'm being stubborn, I know. And then if you look at this one over here, this is going to be my Windy City series, which I just think they're so pretty and I want them to be boom in your face, but I also don't love the look over here. And then you just have some random F1 cars. Okay, and then lastly for my books is going to be this book cart that I have, and honestly this thing changes all the freaking time. But it's also kind of like my small shelf, like stuff that I can't find a spot for on my big shelves that I like really, really love usually end up right here. So that's kind of what the deal is going on right here. But that's not saying like I don't love these books, because I've read a good bit of them and they're really good, but this is where they go. So you have the Inheritance Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I have read the first two. I didn't like the first one, but the second one was really good. So hopefully I absolutely adore the third one. And then honestly, random, like Mad Honey, haven't read it. Butcher and Blackbird, so freaking good. Leather and Lark, haven't read it. Haven't read the rest of those. And then moving down, the reappearance of Rachel Price was really freaking good. If you have not read it, I would recommend it. So was The Naturals, and so was the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. So I mean, yeah, this is like, book carts are kind of hard. Like, I'm just gonna show you what's going on because it's kind of hard to explain because there is no explanation. So I mean, it just is what it is. And then because I'm real with you guys, I'm gonna show you the back of this, but I really don't want to because it's really so chaotic and ugly. But let's be real. So you don't have anything up there, and then back here it's just kind of like books I don't care to display / I've read them and can't really find a spot for them, so they're just chilling. Secretly Yours, no lie, I only kept it because I tabbed it for some reason and I didn't even like that book, so why did I do that? Coraline, freaking gem. If you have not watched / read that, what are you doing? And then this is honestly so random. You're probably like, girl, why is there a ribbon around those 2 books? Those are for Noor as soon as she comes to America, so tell her to hurry up and they will be gone. And then you have some 2 really weird books, to be completely honest with you. And then poem books, and yeah, I mean, that's a book that I got like at a consignment shop, the Robin Carr, and I just didn't know where to put it. So she ended up on the book cart. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's really all there is to it. I feel like we did that kind of fast. Maybe I didn't go as in-depth as I should have, but I showed you all my favorite things. Like, I loved showing you guys this shelf. I have to say, like, yes, it's literally right beside me every single video and you guys probably look at it, but I wanted to like put it in your face because I freaking love this shelf so much. Like, it is my happy place. When I wake up in the morning and the sun's coming in the room and it's on this shelf, I'm just like, I love it. So before we end this, there's a few things that we talked about throughout the video that I just want to show you kind of more in depth. And it's easier with me in front of the camera where I can be like, here, look, instead of like, here, look. Because I'm gonna be real, I was reaching around the camera having trouble, okay? So I did mention earlier how I think Magnolia Parks is art and it should be up in a museum. Well, girl, try to tell me you disagree. Because like, these are just so stunning. I don't know what it is. It's just so good, and it literally gives the book so well. But I didn't like this book, but the cover is beautiful. And then just in case you don't have or you haven't seen both editions of the Chestnut Springs series, they're just very, so this is like very chic and beautiful and I just had to have it. This was the must-have out of the 2, but then this was just so simplistic and like I love the feel of it in my hands. It's a very nice feeling book. I feel like you guys get what I mean by that, but I just absolutely love them and I love the way they display together, so I needed them. I love Chestnut Springs. It's such a good series. If you have not read it and you love, like, I'm not even gonna say that because I did not like care at all about cowboys before reading this series, but I read it and now I want all the cowboys. And then of course I want to touch on this shelf a little bit because I mean, look at her. There's so many pretty things in here, but you have to dive deeper to be able to see like how beautiful it is, you know? Because yes, these finds are gorgeous, but if I pull it out, you're gonna be like, oh my God. Yeah, I know, they're beautiful. Like, oh my God. And then I just have to mention both of these because I mean, they're so pretty, and especially as collector pieces, they feel like collector pieces. Like, yeah, the other one's in a box, but this just feels so, I don't know, but I just think she's so pretty. I love it so much. And then you have the pretty end papers, and then A Court of Thorn and Roses. I love the cover because it's, I almost said Nesta. It is not Nesta, it is Feyre, and she's in the woods hunting the wolf. You know how it goes. There's the wolf. I just think it's so cute, okay? And then same end papers going on here, but these were both just like necessities. And that's my problem right there, is I think everything's a necessity when it's not, but what can you do? And then also, I know it's like very simplistic because it's literally just black, but something about this edition is so pretty and I love her so much, especially the sprayed on dragons, because like, come on, beautiful. Oh my God, how did I almost, like, I know I showed you guys the cover of it, but have you seen this book? Okay, so if you open her up, she's got the beautiful, like, oh my God, look at the beach. It looks so pretty. I love the way they did it. It kind of looks like a watercolor painting, but it's so perfect. I just love her so much, okay? And then if you take the jacket off, guys, I kid you not, I guess I'm just basic because this quote has always been my favorite from this book, but I'm learning that it's a lot of people's favorite quote. But when I was reading this book, this quote just stuck out to me because I was like, that's how I feel about my boyfriend. Like, that's so cute. So you have the, I love the way she did this too, because I mean, typically you would just have the normal beach read Emily Henry, but written by Emily Henry. Girl, that's a slay. And then I feel overwhelmed that you exist. That's how I feel about you guys. But I love this edition so much, and the feel of this is so nice. Like, it doesn't feel like a typical sleeve. It's so pretty and it feels good. I love this edition so much. I pre-ordered it literally the day she announced it, and I've just been waiting for it to get here. And now that it's here, I look at it every single day because how could you not? Okay guys, I won't keep you any longer. I know I'm just rambling and like I could pull every book off the shelf at this point, but I won't. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed getting to see my shelves, what I kind of have going on, the fact that I'm so random and there's literally just stuff everywhere. But it fits, it looks good, so I love it, and I will probably see you guys in another half a year to update you on what I have going on. I probably will have a few more shelves because that is a goal. I want to like build in some shelves though, like on that side of the room that you've never seen before, so maybe that'll happen next time. I don't know, we will see. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful week filled with wonderful reads. I love you. Peace out.